any kind of practices in yoga, if right now whatever your thought process is for that, after 6 months of your regular practice, it will change. It will change, and then further 6 months after, it will again change, and it will keep on changing. The more you will keep on dwelling deeper into from my side. So you're going to get at least 10 classes which I will be doing, and I have as a bonus, which was not a part, but I'm going to give more, program designed class already from my side to you guys, additional 1 or 2 classes for everything, so that you can get a bundle of classes and you can deliver, in the same way. So that is something is there, but that is something not, I would not suggest that you should hang on, but you should use your own things on the all own brain. So by the end of the 10th day, I would suggest that everyone should be giving, their own program designing and sequencing and everything, so that you can make your own things, after that. You should not be dependent on anything. So that is something my goal is from this. So this is my goal from my side, and the expectation from myself, not from you. So it is something, it is my goal. Okay. So that is something I want to achieve, to give you. And Nadra, if you're there. Okay, Nadra is somewhere else. Great. Okay. So let 2 or 3 more people will join, maybe more. So let them join at their own pace. And good to know this, because I want you to know this, because so that I can, go accordingly. Yes, I can go as I have already designed the program, but then if I'm not fulfilling what you are here for, then it is not worth, isn't it? So it is good to know that what you are looking forward for. And now I can, if I can, I need to modify, I will modify, though there is no need to, it is already there, everything, whatever you have asked for. So I'm happy to know that everything is there already. I don't need to make any extra effort for that. But let's see what you're going to get. You're going to gain a lot apart from whatever you said already. So that is just 1 or 2 points out of many. All right. So what we will do every day, let me just give you a brief of it. Every day, since it is only a 2 day or 2 hours every day, and the reason why it is only 2 hours every day is because there will be one class every day, at least of 1 hour, and then 1 hour of how to do sequencing, designing, and discussion on the classes, that how you can design the class in a more various different way, different patterns. All right. And then from your side, what challenges are you looking forward for in that class? So that is all what we are going to do, because we cannot do 10 hours a day and then 5 classes per day. No, we can't do that. And that is why I have kept it 2 hours per day, so that every day you can get one class and every day you can do that. Expectation from my side for the classes is that you should be, be ready with your body. That means the belly should be empty, because we are going to do classes, isn't it? So either we are doing yoga or physical exercises, whatsoever we are doing, our body and mind should be ready for it, right? And then being on time. So being on time is very, very critical, guys, because time is already less. All right. And then when we don't come on time, that where we are, then we are always into sympathetic zone most of the time, isn't it? Our mind is always out, and it takes a lot of time and effort to come back. So always it is a kind of tip that in your life, always be present in advance anywhere you want to go. Okay. So that you can stay calm, you can stay present. Otherwise, you will be like saggy completely here and there. You don't know what to do, right? So just that request, if you can come. And since it is just 2 hours classes, there will be no break. So sorry for that. Okay. No break for that. And then after 2 hours, you can eat or be merry or whatever you want to do. You can do that. All right. So what we will do now, we will directly start with the class. All right. I will first run a class. I would request you guys to please observe. You don't need to make notes. You're going to get everything. You're going to get all the PDF. You are going to get on regular basis all the videos. Everything you're going to get on your Google Drive. All right. So you don't need to worry about the notes and everything. You are going to get that. The only thing what I want you to do is be present, be observant all the time, because you guys want to know how to do the queuing, which is the most important part, which is missing in yoga asana classes a lot of time. And people are just counting numbers, and people are just repeating only one thing: breathe in and breathe out. That is it, isn't it? So you need to come out of that, and you need to learn the specific cueing, okay, which will go anatomically and which will go physiologically. So you can give in one asana only the physiological cueing, the spiritual cueing, the breathing cueing, the mental cueing, and whatsoever you want to give, right? And then whatever time you're holding for, whichever class you are doing, it depends what type of class you are doing, right? So I will come to that point also, that what are asanas actually, but since we are doing asana classes, so definitely we will be doing it more from a physical exercise point of view, right? But I will going to introduce and I am going to incorporate little bit essence of yoga into it, because something that yoga essence will make it yoga class rather than otherwise it is just a ordinary physical exercise class, isn't it? Right? So that is something we have to understand, which is something missing. And I will just give it a touch on it later, maybe after the class. Okay. So I want you to be just be observant a little bit while doing the class and be present all the time and just be there to listen to the cue and keep on following it. That's it. Okay. Right. Today's class is going to be very easy hatha yoga flow, right? And you have to just observe the cueing, you have to observe everything. So we are going to go with little bit micro exercises sitting on the mat. I'm going to introduce different type of micro exercises, different days. So standing, seated, or something. So seated, which works for everyone, maybe older adults or some people who cannot stand and do some certain things. So you can start from there. All right. And then we are going to see that what should be the effect of that yoga class after the end of the class. All right. That effect which we have to get. Cool. So we are going to do that now. So I would request everyone to be on the mat. What I will do, I will go on screen, speaker view, and if you can keep myself on speaker view if you cannot see me already. These are the 12 steps of the basic Surya Namaskar. We are going to do variations later in the classes. Let's do one more round. We are going to do little bit quicker with the breathing on the mantras. All right. So the mantras are very important in Surya Namaskar if you want to do your spiritual practices. Cool. That is up to you. How do you want to take it? Let me just show you. If you want to incorporate, you can incorporate later. So bring your feet together. We can come with Om because I don't have the space here on the side. Let me just show you how. So you can say Om. So from here you can say Om Mitraय Namaha, Om Ravaye Namaha, Om Suryay Namaha, Om Bhanave Namaha, Om Khagay Namaha, Om Pushne Namaha, Om Hiranyagarbhay Namaha, Om Mariche Namaha, Om Adityay Namaha, Om Savitre Namaha, Om Arkay Namaha, Om Bhaskaray Namaha, Om. And that's how you come back. Let's do the other half on the mantra only. Guys, today's session, it was like very slow, very easy for especially for beginners type of people. You know, these type of sessions you can give to beginners type of people, wherein you can incorporate little bit micro exercises and little bit dynamic movement, right? For those people who are very new to yoga, right? People who are already doing some certain yoga exercises every day, yoga asanas, for them definitely you can bring them directly on the mat, which we will be doing later on. But for them who are completely new, and it is very nice for them to introduce with kind of micro exercises, especially for older adults, right? And then after that, very slow movements into your Surya Namaskara. right? Surya Namaskara, you can always start with traditional one because this traditional one does not require a lot of strength work. So this is why we can just do the traditional one first for everyone. And then after we can do the variations of Surya Namaskar, which we will be doing later. See what you're saying, if I'm here in the downward dog or maybe here, and I'm unable to move forward, and I'm maybe here, right? So here in this case, what you can do, this. Okay. Rotation, external rotation on the hips. Your hips are moving out, your femur bones are moving out, thighs bones are moving out. Rolling the shoulders back and down, complete squeezing on the scapula and moving the hands away from each other. Activeness. Once you are comfortable and you can watch yourself, you're at the center, not going forward and not going back. You're at the center. Now look gracefully on the front block. Back. Make sure you're not keeping your back leg like this. Okay, you're always keeping it here down. Right? But listening and talking does not make consciousness. Listening and talking and being aware of it makes the difference. Are you aware? If you're aware, yes, you are conscious. Right? So when we were doing the movement, were you aware that what is happening in the toe, what is happening in the finger, what is happening in the shoulder, what is happening on my hip, what is happening with the breath? Were you there? Were you aware? If you were doing yoga. Right? That's the difference between just movement and yoga, right? So that is something you have to bring in. And when you will bring this, everyone will love it. Trust me. Your clients are going to love it for sure. Because now you're engaging them. Right? And it is not a boring queuing also at the same time, if you will see. It is not a boring queuing. You are giving the queuing, you're asking them to hold for 3 to 5 breaths. And in the 3 to 5 breaths, you are going one by one, and 3 to 5 breaths done. Right? You're not repeating only one thing after every time that, okay, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe. That is boring. Or only count 1, 2, 3. No, you're not doing that. Instead, you are giving more a fundamental and more functional approach to them while doing any asana. You are telling them the right alignment at the same time, doing the cueing only, and they will appreciate it more, right? Because you are asking them, okay, don't do this because it will happen. Okay, knee should be like this, your toe should be like this, your head should be like this. Feel it here, feel it there, because it is something verbal cueing. I give you kinesthetic right now today, block in the hand, isn't it? Blocks are always there and you are always aware of it, where to go, what is happening with them, isn't it? Kinesthetic. Use this technique with the people. And then visual, you are showing. I was showing you also because I cannot come and touch you, and that's why the blocks were working for me, that your hands are there and active, isn't it? Right? Otherwise, what people do normally in the class, hands up, active, away, isn't it? Give them blocks. That's it. You stay away, right? How many people you can touch in a class? If there are 30 people, you cannot keep on going to everyone, right? So your queuing should be that much efficient and strong that you are just saying one thing and people are following it. That's it. All right. So visual, kinesthetic, audio, everything is happening at the same time. You can make your vinyasa faster also. That is up to you. But the faster you move, the faster your awareness goes. Simple. And the chances of injury happens more. Okay. The faster you move, first of all, awareness will go, and then the injury chances are more. So that advanced things and this and that, injuries. And this is why then everything come into picture. Alignment, modifications, and rehabilitations, and physical therapies, and blah, blah, blah stuff. Why? This is why. Right? Otherwise, there was no point of keeping them. Otherwise, it was just directly sun salutation on mantra. That's it. This is what people used to do before. But now it is unfortunately, I have to say that mantras last. First, awareness, breathing awareness, posture awareness, alignment awareness, muscle control awareness. When everything will come and it is fine tuned in the body with your practice, then mantra. It was easy flow, right? So sequencing should be like this, that at the same time you are targeting all the muscles. Program designing is now I'm coming to program design. But many people are unable to do it and they feel like there is a gap. There's a gap because of big thighs, maybe any condition it can be. Okay, the big thigh or the biomechanics or something. Cool. In that case, you can ask them to keep it in line with the pelvis. or in line with the femur bone, like this. Okay, everything. So if not here, then here, but not like this. Cool. Either there or together. Cool. First step. So after when you're taking Vinyasa class, you have to introduce Surya Namaskar B in that. And to learn Surya Namaskar B, Surya Namaskar A, what we did before that, that is a good way deeper into it. Completely. If today you say something about something, after doing practice, after 6 months, you will say something else about that thing. Right? That is coming with practice. But if you're never practicing, then what you are doing is you're having a book in hand. I have read this line, and this is the only fact for me now. That's what mostly people are doing. Right? Books, I always say, books only gives us information. They don't give us wisdom. They only gives us information. Yeah, read them, because without information, what will you do? You need information to do something, right? So that's a nice step to go ahead. So after getting the information, application is must. If the application is not there, how will you get the right knowledge? So, in whatever way, just try to incorporate yoga in people's life, either through asana or through pranayama or through meditation or through lifestyle or through anything. If once they are coming there, definitely they will start to get into it. Just like a bee will keep on coming, will keep on coming, will keep on coming already, right? But because we know that it's a physical thing, and that's why we have to talk more about alignment, more about all these things, because unless we will know that, then whatever type of yoga we are doing, yoga means whatever type of yoga means, yoga asana classes I'm talking about. If whatever type of yoga asana classes I'm doing, I will keep on getting injuries, then that is not the way, isn't it? Then I will say yoga have given me injury. That is why I said first thing in the beginning, this is something which you have to remember, guys, because if you will going to take the same class for your client, same thing are going to arise, same way. And then you will be like, why it is happening? I'm telling you why it is happening. You have to tell it in the same way, because if you will not know the reason behind it, why it is happening, then you will either stay away from such classes or you will never incorporate those postures. Idea is not to stay away from classes or ignore the postures. Idea is, do I really know the reason behind it, why it is happening? So the reason is I need to re-educate. I need to re-educate the client that next time, please don't go that much down. Please take one more bolster. Please take one more block. Please do not increase your range of motion. This is what, right? So this is what we need to follow, not completely down in the posture and then feeling the pain and getting disturbed, distracted. Then mind cannot stay relaxed. Trust me, if the body is not relaxed, mind cannot stay relaxed.
बहुत अच्छा सर एक्सपीरियंस रहा. एक्चुअली इस टाइप का एक्सपीरियंस मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम फील किया है सर, कि आफ्टर सेशन पता नहीं, वो शंकराचार्य जी ने आई थिंक बोला है समाधि निंद्रा स्थिति. तो समाधि का तो पता नहीं, लेकिन हाँ मैं कुछ उस जोन में चली गई थी कि बस सिर्फ आपका साउंड मुझे सुनाई दे रहा था. तो अलग एक्सपीरियंस रहा सर मेरे लिए, टोटली डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much,
Hina ji. Thank you so much. Like I said before, it is something, it happens only when you allow it to happen, right? Because I cannot give it, because everyone have their different experiences. I am the same person. So that means I did not do it, isn't it? That is the fact here, right? Because there are many different people on the screen having different experiences. I am the same. So that means it is happening because of you only, not because of me. Isn't it? Source is same, experiences are different. Why? Because you are the one then, not me. I am same for everyone. Same words, same cueing, same thing is going from here. Different experience for everyone. From where those experiences are coming? From within you, not from here. Not from here. Getting me? It is happening from within you, not from here. I am same for everyone. Right? So this gives us that opportunity to know ourselves, that if we want to gain anything, it will happen from within us only. No one can give us that. So you cannot say me, you cannot thank me for this. You have to thank yourself for this, because this is happening from within you, not from my side, right? If it was happening from my side, trust me, that should have been happening with everyone in the same way, in the same way. But that was not, and that will never be. That will never be. You will also teach classes. You will see that if you're teaching 10 people, not everyone is going to get the same experience. That means what? Where is the limitation coming? Within them. Whatever experience people are going through within them, you have to re-educate, because you can only guide as a teacher. You can only tell what to do. Rest after that, like I said before also, you have to yourself as an individual allow that experience to happen. When you will allow that experience to happen, keeping everything aside and staying in the moment, things will happen. I cannot say what experience will happen, but things will happen for sure. For sure. Okay. So this is different people, different experience. Z will be having completely different experience, trust me, because she was not even closing the eyes. Completely different experience. Z, would you like to tell something? She'll be like, I was getting bored. Because she was like completely opening the eyes.
Because as I mentioned, I find it so hard to stay in one pose for so long. So sometimes I would wonder, are they already moving? So I would keep on opening my eyes. It has always been a slower pace. Yoga class has always been a challenge for me because my training has always been the athletic kind of yoga. So I just told someone that really had a great time in the class today. I hated it, but I know I needed it. So I just texted that to someone. So
Thank you, Z. Because I was watching her also, right? That I was watching everyone who's doing what, right? Like I said before, any posture will be yin and yang for different people, isn't it? You are holding that posture outside, you feel like that you're not moving. Inside, what is happening? That will make it yin or yang. Are you relaxed inside also with that? Yin. Are you not relaxed inside? Are you more into turmoil? Yang, even though you're not moving anywhere, isn't it? So what she was doing, she was like opening the eyes. I was like, close the eyes to feel it more, and then again open the eyes. So that is what I was saying, the same cueing. So see, every person, every one of you, I cannot even say that even two people here would not be having the same experience. Trust me, whether it is good or bad. Even two people, everyone would have got the experience according to their own thing, how they allowed that experience to happen within them. So trust me, if you'll go back again, maybe after 2 3 days, same recording, try it, trust me, in a different way. Try it. The experience will be completely different. People who might be saying today that they felt really good, maybe then it won't be. People who are saying, oh, I did not, maybe they will. It will be completely different again for everyone. Trust me, try it again. Okay? Because it is all about what is the state of your mind at this moment when you are there in the moment, right? Your state of mind. It will be different every day, isn't it? From where are you coming to take class? Some people are coming from work, some people are coming from, maybe if you're already in home, maybe you had some chit chat before and with someone and you're already not in that state of mind to stay relaxed. It will keep on running here all the time, right? Or if you have some pending work which you have to do and they are not finished yet, what will happen? Again, things will keep on running in the mind. It is all about that, what is your state of mind on the mat. And that's what I said before. When you're in the class, either as a practitioner or teacher, everything you should just throw out away there only until the class ends. That is the only way we can train. Otherwise, if we will bring those things with us, then those things are there. I am not. Mind is not, right? That is a practice. I'm not saying that is very easy. It is not easy at all. If it was easy, then everyone would have become yogis. That was not that is not easy at all, right? So we have to practice as much as we can for that. It is not just for the sake of attending classes or asanas we are doing. It is just that, are we really trying to get into it more and more? Are we trying to get, with our own self? Are we really genuine for our own practices? So the more you will be, you will see the results automatically. I cannot do anything here and no one can. Trust me, no one can do anything. No one can do anything, right? Everyone can just say, just like me, right? Everyone have said already. If only words would have made the impact, then everyone would have got enlightened just by the words of Buddha, right? If the words have the power, just the words, everyone would have got enlightened. You just see 1 hour picture of Buddha and then, oh yeah, I'm enlightened. No, but it is not happening. Why? Because things are not happening within you. The moment the things will start happening within you, it will happen. Till the time there is shield, then the words are not going in. They're not impacting. They're not changing. Right? That is something we need to work on. And it takes time, trust me. I took a lot of time to get there. Everyone takes. No one is a born yogi. Yeah, there are many whom we know that Adi Shankaracharya and other like Buddha, they were born yogis. But we, like poor people, we have to learn with time. So we are learning with time. That's it. The more we will learn, the more the awareness will be there. Okay, anyone else wants to say anything? I think it's time already. Guys, if you want to leave, you can leave. People who have some work, right? So tomorrow, it is the last class. It will be Yoga Nidra. It will be longer, longer like this only, but it will be in one stage only. That means no movement. That means Savasana, we are going to do Yoga Nidra. Okay, so be prepared with the mind. I know body is there. I know your body is completely ready. Be prepared with the mind to feel really, the good experience in Yoga Nidra. That will only happen if you will allow it to happen. I may keep chanting a number of things, okay? I may chant Veda there, but Upanishads there, but nothing will happen till the time you will not allow it to. Cool? So tomorrow, just be ready for that. I will give a little bit brief before the class, and then I will start that class. All right? Okay, people who want to leave, please leave. People who want to stay back and ask question or something, you can. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Aga,
Thank you, sir.
how are you today? I think you are only left.
I lost completely internet, but so I missed the rest of the class. But it was amazing. It was really great. Restorative yoga, perfect.
Okay. I think you're still not in the moment. You are still like you're just coming in and they're like you don't know what to say now because you don't know what was happening.
Yes, I missed.
I know. I can see
But
that. I
yeah,
can see that in your face right now that you are like, what to say? I just missed. I don't know what I missed. Easy, easy. You did not miss anything. We were just having the conversation about the experiences what people had in the class. So we were just saying that it is all about your own experience. That the experience which you had is happening because of within you, not because of me.
yes,
That's what we were discussing. Okay, because the experience will be completely different for everyone, even if the voice is same, right? So that's what we are discussing. So similarly, that would have happened to you also. That your experience, what the way you allowed it to happen, will happen. If you won't allow it to happen, it won't happen.
yeah. It happened.
It happened. Okay, that's great.
It happened. Thank you.
Yeah, then the degrees of happening will be different.
Yes.
Everything will be different for
No,
everyone.
for me it was really surprising that you mentioned working with the pain.
Yeah.
And today is my first period day, and I am in pain. Usually I'm not in pain, so it was perfect for me because I've been working with my pain. Oh, thank you.
We all are in pain, some or the other, isn't it?
Yeah.
Life
Yeah,
is a pain.
exactly.
Life is a pain itself.
Yeah.
So that's a nice word, pain, because everyone have it. There is no person in the world who don't have pain.
Yeah.
No person in the world, right?
Yeah.
Pain is a part of life. So pain is
Yeah.
a nice word to choose here. Pain. And then people can relate to their pain. That's it. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Let them
Yeah.
do it. Let them work
But
on it.
working with awareness, it change the dynamic and
Yes.
bring more, definitely. So yes.
So you have to hear this remaining part of the video which you have missed because there I spoke about that, how that will happen from a teacher point of view. So you have to watch that.
But
Okay.
you're gonna send it to us. We're gonna have it recorded.
Definitely.
Of course.
When I don't, tell me. When I don't. I hope you received all till now, till date, right? Everything I have sent already. Of day 8, today day 9, I will send. Okay. I hope
Drive, on the drive.
Whatever, that is your thing, whatever you want to, wherever
Okay.
you want to hear. Yeah, on the drive, yes.
On the drive.
I thought on the drive you will hear.
No, on the drive, computer drive.
Yeah, I will Google. Yeah, I will Google drive that.
No.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, okay. Yoga Nidra is the best way to train the mind. The best way. You can take small commitments in Yoga Nidra, every day different commitments, and try to fulfill those commitments every day. Every practice, try to fulfill them. It can be anything. Because the moment you will fulfill, your mind will be shocked. Oh, you did it. You did it. The moment you do it, it feels that little bit disturbed. How did you do it? Like, because normally you don't, right? So it will get a little disturbed. But when you make this your practice, it will start to become calmer. It will not give you any negative thoughts now, because it will know now that whatever you say, you do. It is not that you say and you leave. No, you don't do that. Normally, and this is not only a practice of Yoga Nidra, guys, it is a life practice. Whenever you are giving any commitment to anyone, even to your kids, fulfill them, or either don't make them. Don't make them or fulfill them. Okay? If you will make them and if you will make excuse, but you said that you will get me there, oh yeah, tomorrow, come on, or day after, come on, next week. Your mind is registering those things. This is registering each and everything, how you're behaving, how you're doing, because it is your personal PA, right? Personal assistant, right? So whatever you decide, it registers, it tells you, hey, you need to do this. Come on, tomorrow. And then it's like, oh, boss is like this only, he's like useless. He doesn't know anything. He just make a commitment, never fulfills, right? So it never takes you serious then, and then it keeps on playing around with you. So always make commitment, whatever you say in your life, with anyone or everyone, even to yourself, fulfill it, or don't make it. Don't make it. What is the harm? Don't make it. Don't even say. And that's why wise people, yogis, don't say much. They don't say much because they have to fulfill it otherwise, isn't it? If you cannot fulfill, then your mind is playing with you. Either don't say. That's it. Don't even think about it. Don't even think or don't say. If you have said somehow, fulfill it then. Then there is no other way. You have to fulfill it. That's it. Okay. So small commitments, try to get fulfilled every time. That is the best way to keep the mind in your control rather than mind taking the control over you. Okay. Mind can only take the control over you when you are showing it that you are not serious. But when you're showing it 5 days in a row, 5 o'clock dot, sixth day, your mind will not wait for the alarm. Or even 6 days too long. I will say second or third day only. Third day maybe. Once you wake up 2 days in a row at the same time, third day your mind, you don't need any alarm then. Your mind will tell you, get up. Get up. Now it is your laziness if it will go back to the bed. Otherwise, your mind is there for you. Your body has a very good alarm, it is inside for everything, for eating, drinking, waking up, whatsoever you do, you just tell it. It will tell you, it will repeat. It is the only thing. Are we conscious enough? Are we conscious enough to listen that it is telling you? Right? Isn't it? When the God made you, that moment there were no clocks. Understand? When we were born, when I say we as a human, I'm talking about long time back, there were no clocks, no mobile phone, nothing, right? Nothing was there to remind you. So that means God cannot make you like kind of a defective piece. He should have given you everything there. Okay, you don't have clock. We know that. Clock is inside you. He has given you that. He has given you everything, all the senses. You just have to listen with consciousness, observe. Okay? So that is something in Yoga Nidra we will learn. And best way to learn. Trust me, I usually love it whenever I do. Whenever. You just have to commit to it completely 100%. You should drink 10 glasses of water a day. Your body is not asking. Why are you gulping it? Getting me? So you should just listen. Your body have all the alarms inside which tells you that it needs that, and then give it. It will appreciate Because when someone is in need and you give something, person appreciates. When someone have already this that thing and you give, person, oh yeah, I have it, throw away. That's it. That's what your body does. You give it when it doesn't require, body will throw it away. Useless. That's what happens. So just listen to the body. That's it. You don't need any prescription, nothing you need. Your body is the best doctor, your body is the best teacher, your body is everything. You have to be just aware of it all the time. The only awareness is what you need, nothing else. And this is the only ignorance what we have as a human, that we don't want to appreciate that fact that I have everything within me which tells me everything, guides me. And when I'm, oh, tell me this, tell me that, I'm going there, I'm going there, looking for this and that, gurus, and no one can give you anything. They are not aware of themselves. Forget about they helping you. No one can help you. It is only you and you. You have to understand that thing. Okay. And when we start doing yoga more and more and more, we start to getting these senses, perceptions, the consciousness more and more and more. Automatically. Everything starts to happen. The only thing is consistency. Consistency with respect. That Yoga Sutra is very nice and beautiful and really works all the time. 112. Satu Dirghakal. Follow that. Follow that. That is the amazing sutra for yoga practices. Right? All right, guys. Anything else I can assist you with? It was a pleasant week, or more than a week. It was 10 days with you guys. Amazing. I really loved it. The journey we started from where and then where we are ending. I'm really happy that even if it is like giving you 40-50% of difference that it could add to your teachings or your practices, I'm really happy with that also. That only. And then it will definitely multiply more, multifolds, if you will keep practicing like this and keep preparing your programs, your program designing, your sequencing. It is not something which will come prepared, right, automatically in the books. Don't follow them. You have to prepare yourself according to individuals, according to their current stage, current level, what they want. You can always mix and match things. You can always mix Hatha Yoga, Vinyasa Yoga, Power Yoga. Few postures you can do Power Yoga, few postures you can do Vinyasa, few postures you can do Hatha style, few postures you can do Yin style. In the end, you can give Yoga Nidra. You can mix everything together in one class, right? To give holistic approach if you want to. Or the other way around is, if you just want to give to as per the individual need, complete this only or complete that only, or mixing two factors only, or maybe sometime three, sometime all. Okay. So that is up to you. How do you want to create it? But the theme has to be there. First is the theme. What is the theme of today's class? What I'm going to give today? That only happens once you are communicating. Yeah, if it is a group class, we cannot fulfill everyone's dream. But if it is one-on-one class, we can always talk. What is your goal? And then accordingly, we can go ahead. Isn't it? So that is something you have to work on. And it comes with practice. The more you will practice, couple of times you will make it, it will be there now automatically. You don't need to work too hard for that. You're already teaching. It won't take you much time to just, make the scheduling and things. But the one thing, just make sure that whatever you prepare, you practice. That is again and again, I will tell all the time. Because once you practice, you get to know the faults, you get to know the flaws, you get to know the strength in that program designing. You get to know yourself. Oh, this is not fitting into this. This is something not going smooth. There's something, oh, I'm feeling like this here, right? So like this, you can make changes. Cool. So always do that. Always do that. Never skip your own practices. Never. That will make you more determined and honest towards your classes. So that is something which is required, very much required. Okay. And then incorporate breathings, incorporate pranayamas, incorporate meditations in the end to your classes. It is not only about, should not only about asana classes, because this course was asana. So I had to, give more time to asanas only, nothing else we did. But you should always incorporate, whether it is 45 minutes class, 1 hour class, or whatever time you have, you should always dedicate the time accordingly. The settling time in the beginning, 5 minutes, the breathing or the pranayama time, little bit, okay, according to the theme, asanas, in the end relaxation, all this. In the end also you can add on one or more breathing style if you want to. If not, it's okay. Then in the end, you can do the yoga nidra, small one, 10 minutes of savasana in more guided way, rather than leaving people just like, oh, okay, 10 minutes, relax. In the beginning, people need some guidance. Later on, you can leave them, right? Otherwise, what happens when you 10 minutes relax and they're like, where I am, and then eyes open. It's better that you keep talking, giving them instructions, right? Those things. Wonderful. That's great. 10 days gone. It just, time flies like this. So we are coming up with a pranayama course also, meditation with mudras, bandhas. Mudraji is there, mudra, bandha. So we are coming up with that also. Holistic course, wonderful course. And it is going to be a very fantastic one. Deeper level of pranayamas, deeper level of practices, not only just breathing in and out and this, but knowing each and every bit of it, that why we are doing it, for what purpose we are doing it, how we can incorporate them into program designing, sequencing, and all this, that, and how we can use them for physiological and psychological benefits, techniques, flaws, contraindications, and everything. Like how you can go deeper with pranayamas to the meditate or to the meditation one. So both are working together only. So pratyahara happens in between. The dharana happens in between. So what we are basically going to cover in the course is starting from pranayama all the way to the meditation, dhyana, right? So everything will be covered in between automatically, which is your pratyahara and dharana, then dhyana. So those aspects will be covered in a more holistic way. Because and don't feel that that will be a workout thing again, just like this in asana. Did you feel it was a workout thing? No, everything was yoga, yoga, yoga. Similarly, there also it won't be a breathing exercises. It will be only dedicated to yoga practices. How to go deeper. You have learned it asana. How to go beyond now. How to incorporate that into your that pranayama and all these things, the practices with mudras and bandhas. Because mudras and bandhas multiplies the effect of pranayamas. So that's what we are going to learn, that how to incorporate what mudra bandha at what time, what point of time.